Hey everyone, what is up? Josh here, and yeah, today we're going to be working on this piece. Now, I will have to take a break here in just like literally a minute or two, maybe three-ish. I don't know. But I am making some Easy Mac for the little lady because she is demanding food. So, um, bear with me. Yeah. Um, so this is what we've got so far. This is a remake of an old concept that I had that I was not able to pull off. I think this was like early last year that I tried to do this, and I've grown pretty significantly since then. So just gonna try to redo this idea, and we'll see where we end up. Um, yeah, it's way different than it was, but yeah, this is the gist of it, and I'm just going to get in here and start trying to refine my sketch. Uh, I'm a very linear artist, so I like to have solid lines before I start to move forward with my painting. Um, so that's what I'm going to focus on today is just really getting my sketch refined, and yeah, I'll keep using my mechanical pencil brush. We'll avoid black because it's hard to attach a color to black. And uh, I'll get my line work going here. Um, get my references pulled up. So I'm using some very low resolution references, um, which could end up being a problem. But I think, honestly, what it's going to do is help me um, really distill what I want the design of everything to be. Sure, I keep my chat pulled up over on the side there. There we go. Oh, some exciting news from yesterday. I just wanted to say congratulations to Canada. Go Canada. You had your general election yesterday. Hear that went really well for your democracy. Always good news. Oh, she is ready for her food. I'll be right back. Herb. Hey, what's up, Sam? Sorry. Had to go and make oh, wrong webcam. What is that? FaceTime camera. There we go. Oh. I had to go make some Easy Mac for the tiny girl child. How are you on this fine Tuesday? Feel like I'm cheating with oh, cool. What are you working on today? I feel like I'm cheating by hiding the hands in her hair. I'm really not. Like, this is what the actual reference has, but Yes, baby, your mac and cheese is finished. It's over here. I already put the cheese in. Yeah, you can put it in tomorrow. It's fine. I'm sorry for putting the cheese in. You're gonna let it cool down? So I've noticed something interesting about my process that doesn't make a whole lot of sense even to me. So I tend to render more with the sketch, like the pencil brush, and then after I'm done with my sketch, I destroy it with the paint, and I let some of the sketch show through to provide structure. But the paint is really like simplified. I go for like a Leyendecker type approach to the painting phase, and that approach really tends to, like, you lose a lot of the information. I'm sorry, here's your water, Sweetums. But you end up losing a lot of information from the sketch when you do that. But it's intentional, and you have to decide what it is that you want to simplify. So it's an interesting observation about the way I design stuff. What is up, Namera? Long time no chat. You missed my live stream last week. I was very sad and lonely. So lonely. Oh, pollen allergies. That sucks. Yeah, I also have pretty horrible allergies, which I never had growing up here in Kentucky. Like growing up, I never had allergies, and then I moved to Georgia when I was 18, Texas when I was 19, moved back here when I was 26. But ever since I've moved back to Kentucky, Kentucky tries to kill me every year. Every year. Very cool. What's your comic about? I feel like I've seen that you posted something about it in the Discord. I just can't recall. There's so much stuff going on in the Discord. Yeah, well, so actually, I already shared this in the mod chat. So it's based off of the song "The Humbling River" by Lucifer. So it's gonna be like a very warrior type person on the other side. Um, but he is unable to cross. Yes, actually. So, uh, the color scheme is like following the 60-30-10 rule. So it's mostly going to be like cool green grays, if that makes sense. So think like camo green, but a little more neutral. So that'll be the 60. Camo gray. The 30 is going to be warm light coming from this direction into it. So that'll be the warm light here, and then the reflections off of the water. That'll be the 30. And then the 10 is going to be like really saturated flesh tones. So you'll get like flesh tones through here to really create the focal point, and then probably in that 10 is going to be like darker saturated details on the armor over there, but the same color, different value. So the 10% focal accent will be like rich orange, light and dark. But within all of that neutral camo green gray, I'm gonna have like details in the background for like I kind of want it to look like the forest has seen some stuff, you know, like, because the idea is, you know, he's conquered country, crown and throne. So I want this to be like a lone conqueror who can't get to the other side of this river. Yeah, nerding out. Yeah, I'm gonna undo all of that because I accidentally did it all on the same layer that I've been painting on. Yeah, a little bit of an ominous forest. Goofy witch character and the gang. That sounds fun. So saying, I do believe that there's like a good bit of lag between what you're typing and when we're reading it. really trying to. Trying to figure out this hand. Being way zoomed in on it is probably not a good thing. It's also the wrong perspective for the hand. So this is a piece of the painting that I haven't found a solid reference for. So I am just going to erase my work there until I can find a solid reference for it. And I'll figure that out later. Oh, Namera and San as well. I finally have managed to switch to full cam. Get consistent, high quality prints off of the printer of these. Look how awesome! Like, I printed it with the base and everything. All of the drain holes are in the base. Yeah. How awesome. So happy. So, yeah. These I'm gonna sand and prime later today. Get the felt put on the bottom and then ship them out, because I made my first actual sale of these. But now that I can finally get consistently good prints of that, like, I'm in business. And as far as what hand I was talking about, this hand over here that I just erased because screw that hand. Oh, all right. Oh, yeah, I could hide the hand. Just... What hand? What arm? This arm doesn't need to be up here. Heck, that whole arm is just blocking one of the best parts of this painting, which is, like, wet booty. Look at that. What? What arm? I don't know what you're talking about. Do 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 do. uh. yeah, I'll still have to figure out part of this pose, but yeah, I can hide most of the hand. That makes me sad. I'm almost out of coffee. Not almost, I'm out of coffee. I'll have to brew some more in a little while. Alright, let's... Uh-oh. I hope she's either done eating. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. She just dropped her spoon for her Easy Mac over there. Yeah. I'm hoping she's just done eating. You know, one of my coworkers also, like, she brings her daughter to work too. That's a little disturbing at times because her daughter is a little bit younger than mine and doesn't necessarily understand like what is or is not okay to do in like normal circumstances. So she'll sometimes like drink water directly off of the floor, which is not okay, especially not in a tattoo studio. Like, yes, we keep it clean, but it's a tattoo studio. Like, you can't do that. She's gonna end up getting a disease or poisoned or something, and it scares me. I don't like it. Yeah. Um, you were not on live. Yeah, no, you were not. There was a good like welcome to the future. Oh. But yeah, you would think she was running after her a lot, but that's sort of the problem is that she isn't. So it's just a small feral child running all over the place. Kind of like my feral child here. Oh, don't push buttons. Nope, don't push buttons. Oh, she's being loud now. Oh. Mwah. Go eat. No, she's not gonna go eat.
Right.
Okay, you're getting down.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yeah. Push all the. Well, so the top of my mic here has a button on it. Well, the top of my mic has a button on it that mutes everything. And there's a dancing toddler. What, sweetie? I don't know what's all in your backpack right now. Sort of trying to separate forms now, like imagining where all of the shadow shapes would be. Alright, so all of this is going to be in shadow. I can imagine at least a little bit of like a rocky coast that comes into the water. Shadow. Do a little bit of like a glowy vignette around their heads. Trying to think in terms of like big, medium, small shapes, so get like little artifact shapes coming off of this. Do I really want to push it up that high? Probably not. Alright, so medium, small, small, big, small, medium, small, small. I like that. I mean, once you've identified what you like about it, take copious amounts of notes. We should all just talk to Namera now, since she can't respond. I think it'd just be funny. So Namera is actually doing a really freaking awesome mentorship. And it's really, really, really cool to see where she's taking it. But structure and learning, very good. I'm, like, I only have like one word of warning whenever it comes to learning, because a lot of people have this tendency to fall into the learning trap. I was one of them, but it sounds like you're doing like pretty awesome anyway, because you're working on your comic and everything. Do not fall into the learning trap. Whatever you're doing learning wise, at least match it with like work toward a goal, not just learning toward a goal. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Listen to me, I'm talking like a dad. Heck yeah, buddy. Yeah. Perspective is deeply undervalued. Do I still have the perspective grid on here? No, I got rid of the perspective grid, but I've got my thirds grid hiding in the background there. I'm too lazy to go that far with it. Yeah, I definitely don't have the patience to learn all the way up to fisheye perspective right now. Like, it does look cool. Um, it really just boils down to me being too lazy. I made his head way too big. I think because of the under drawing. There we go. Ah, there we go. Not gonna be able to make details out on his head anyway, so don't waste the strokes. Yeah, bring it here. Here you go, babe. Take it. No, you can't sit on me while I'm working, sweetheart. Sorry. Let go. Let go. Alright, go on. Your iPad's over there. Let me finish. I've got like 5 minutes left. Okay. Give me big hugs. Alright. Shoe fly. Now you're beyond that. Okay, go on. Alright, take it easy, Namera. Oh yeah. He is supposed to stream later. So we are right next to a tanning bed. Like we share a building with a tanning bed next door. It is packed. Like they open at 10 and like there's just so much foot traffic over there already. Oh yeah, tanning's horrible for tattoos. Like every time I see one of my clients going the other way over there, I am judging them, and not gently. Like I'm really judging them. I always tell them not to go tan, if possible. But do they listen? Of course not. Of course not. Why would you listen to the guy who just stabbed you hundreds of times, thousands, hundreds of thousands of times? Yeah. Well, I managed to get the shear cloth in, refine the anatomy and everything on 2 of these two of these ladies and sketch in the dude and plan out some trees and some shoreline. All in all, not a bad day. Got some of this water planned out too. I need to rewatch my favorite tutorial on water. Because it's a really good one. Actually, if you hunt through Namera's sketchbook towards the March challenge, like the beginning of it, that is where I shared my favorite water tutorial. If you were interested in looking at it. Water is tricky. It's not so bad if you have a step-by-step process to follow. So through here, it will be bright so that I can lead the eye through the painting. All right. And the phone is ringing, and it is past 10, so I am off. Take it easy. I'll be right back. All right, sorry about that. I am back. But I'm also about to leave, so yeah. Um, here's today's progress. Pretty stoked with it, honestly. This is gonna be a fun piece. Um, yes, that was a landline. You are correct. We have a landline for the studio, just because I'm not gonna carry around a cell phone for the tattoo shop. Screw that. No, I'm doing a flash event. Oh, sorry, doing a flash event this Sunday for May the 4th. So we've got some Star Wars flash. Yeah, you caught the end of the stream. But I'm doing some Star Wars tattoos all day Sunday. And someone just called to book this Princess Leia Rebel piece. But yeah, can't wait for Star Wars Day. It's gonna be a fun tattoo event. But yeah, that's the end of the stream today. End of the stream. Yeah, so Marcelo, you're like tuning in at the same time that you used to because your country isn't as dumb as ours and does like you don't do the daylight you don't do the daylight savings time stuff. Um yeah, I would get some Wheel of Time tattoos probably. Not the Amazon show Wheel of Time tattoos because oh my god, they butchered the last season of that. Like I'm not the whole season. So like the first few episodes of season 3 really sucked. Then it got pretty decently okay good. You don't do the correct time. No, we don't do the correct time. But the season 3 finale of Wheel of Time on Amazon was just horrible. Like I was furious. So one of I'm not gonna spoil it, but they like brought a character in for the same reason that they were supposed to bring the character in, and then they killed the character off very quickly before that character had a chance to do the thing he was supposed to do. Like they're like, oh yeah, that was a really cool storyline. Yeah, we'll use it. Crap, there's not enough time. Let's just kill him. What the? What? I mean, yes, he dies. He's supposed to die, but don't. I'm done. I'm done. Freaking Amazon Studio, man. Yeah, I'm off. I've got a lot to do today. I need to draw for a few clients and stuff. Yeah. But on that note, take it easy, everybody. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. It's nice to talk to people while I'm drawing. Yeah. Until next time, keep drawing, painting, writing, singing, dancing your hearts out, and we'll talk next Tuesday. I didn't do a video this month, like an actual video, so I'm going to try to do 2 videos in May. We'll see how it goes. I'm probably just going to ad-lib it, like just blah, blah, blah. Yeah, Amazon cares not for anyone. Freaking Amazon. So I'm just going to say I don't have Amazon Prime. You can figure out how I was watching Wheel of Time. All right. Adios, everybody. Take care. See you next week. And maybe see you sooner if I like film, edit, and upload a video. I don't know. We'll see. Later.